Hi everyone, so we're here at Richmond. I just thought I'd start off with a little bit of live music, and we're here at the Secret Garden. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you around a little bit. We've still got 4 minutes before we start, so we should give other people opportunity to join. I'm just throwing bits of my equipment on the ground, you know, while I'm standing here. So let's see who's here already. Good morning, everyone. Lee and Judy and Anne. Hi. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Sheila. Adrian, Catherine, Jane. Hi. Where did I get to? It bounced. The chat just bounced. Beatrice. Andrea. Is there something strange going on with the chat? I've got Beatrice joined 3 times. Andrea, Laurel. So good morning, everybody. Let's just watch the music for a couple of minutes more, and then we'll start. Let's just start wandering around and get ready to get started. This is a lovely place, and I'll tell you a bit more about it once we actually get started. But let's just sort of enjoy the atmosphere here for now. We're in Richmond, which is to the northwest of Sydney, which is a little bit south of where I live in the Blue Mountains, and down the hill a bit. And we've got this amazing enterprise here, which I'll tell you more about in a moment. Just under a minute before we get started. So good morning, everybody, and if you've joined and I haven't said hi, it's because I'm certain weird things are going on with the chat at the moment. All right, so let me find a spot to start from, maybe over here near the cow. Let's go find the cow. Excuse me. Here we go. Here's the cow. Now, this one's obviously an ornament, but there's actually some real live farm creatures around here as well. We'll have a look at them in a moment as well. Okay, 13 seconds. Let's turn this camera around. So, good morning, everybody. I'll just get out of this lady's way. My name's Lynn. For anyone who hasn't met me before, I normally do tours in the Blue Mountains, and we're down the hill a bit today in Richmond, about 40 minutes away from where I live. And we're here at a place called the Richmond Secret Garden, which is a social enterprise. And basically it is managed by the Northwest Disability Services, and they provide opportunities and training for people with disabilities, as well as run community projects for children and the elderly and all sectors of the community really. So before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we're meeting today on the traditional lands of the Darug people and pay respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. And I really wish I could see what's going on in the chat. This is quite frustrating that I cannot see anything at all. Unfortunately, so I don't know what to do there because I'm sure there's going to be people asking questions and I have no way of seeing them at the moment. Let's hope that resolves itself. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll start walking around. So we've met the cow. We've met the painted cow over here. And as well as that, we have painted chooks over here. And here comes the train. I wonder if we should try and get a ride on that at some point. That might be fun. So as I said, this is a social enterprise and they do everything here from candle making to making mud bricks. Here's the plant shop here with the mud bricks. And then over on the right here we have a little garden with chooks. Chooks, for those who don't know, is a colloquial term. Chickens. And before we go into the chook pen and meet the chooks, just want to show you over here we've got a bee hotel. And this one on the left with the holes in it is actually a home for a species of native bee. It's called a blue-banded bee, and I'm hoping that we'll see some. All these holes in the mud bricks of this building are also made by the blue-banded bee. So we'll keep an eye out and see if we can see some blue-banded bees. They're quite pretty. And the mud brick building here that's been made by the community of the Richmond Secret Garden. And then over here we have, this is really frustrating not seeing chat. Let's go inside and meet the residents. Okay, I know I can do this. There it is. There we go. I'm going to make sure that this little one here doesn't get out. Oh, look out. Look out, chookies. Noisy ladies. Look at this one. Look how pretty it is. Good morning, ladies. How are we today? Yeah, hello to you too. I don't know what to do about my chat. I don't know if I should exit the tour and come back in because I am not seeing anything at all. And I'm sure that with all you lovely people, there's not complete silence. This is a pretty one. Hello there. All right. Okay, we're going to muddle on. I'm just going to persevere. How frustrating. I like to have a conversation with you guys, and I'm just... Oh, we've got snoozy pets over here. Look at this. The little guinea pigs. Hello, guinea pigs. And of course, these are here as companion animals. It gives the people who are part of the programs, as part of the Richmond Secret Garden, opportunities for interacting with the animals and getting involved and nurturing, and it's very, very therapeutic. I'm sure there's some ducks around here somewhere as well. Okay, let's go and see what else is around. I'm almost tempted to get Richard to start a tour on his phone and see if he can see the chat or something. I don't know. Very, very frustrating. All right, let's go and see what else is around. I know there's a goat around here somewhere. We're going to see him at some point. I'm actually going to leave the scarecrows till last. We're going to show you around the site, have a look at the Christmas market, enjoy some live music. Here's some more of these bee, well, you don't call them but hives. They're single, they're solitary, the blue-banded bee. So that's what they're here for. What's that one? Oh, that might be one there. No, that's a fly. No, that's not a bee, that's a fly. Keeping an eye out for blue-banded bees. And here's an interesting warning for you as well. Okay, we are in Australia. It is coming into summer, and there's a warning here just to be careful that the snakes have been sighted in the area, and really just to be aware and what to do if you do encounter one. All right, so there's some lovely plants for sale. All the plants are propagated on site. Some artwork here.
All right. Thank you.
And we're going to go and see the goat.
It's all right now, Johnson.
Looks like there's more than one, maybe. There we go. Hello there. I can zoom in on him. I wonder if they milk the goats. Obviously not the male one. I wonder if they do any cheese making. And then round this side here, we have a men's shed on site. Oh, look, trampolines. And exercise equipment. I can see that there are 33 people on here, and the last comment I have in the chat is that Andrea and Beatrice joined the tour. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I will do my very best to deliver you a meaningful tour without getting any feedback from you at all, which is really difficult. Hello, goat. I don't know if that's a good postcard through the wire there. Has anyone encountered this on? Oh, there's no point asking you, is there? I can go back and read the chat later, which I will do, of course. Please, please don't stop chatting just because I can't see it. I will go back and see the. I will go back and read the chat later. So please don't hold back on interacting with each other at least and commenting on what you're seeing here today, because I value your feedback. Here's the little train. The Parkland Explorer. Ooh, something smells good. I can tell you there's some amazing food smells happening right now. So let's see the train off and go and see where these smells are coming from. So we're actually in the grounds of the University of Western Sydney, which is an agricultural campus in Richmond. Just don't want to scare these guys off, but there's these two. These are native Australian birds, crested pigeons. Getting nice and close to them. And then if they do fly off, listen for the sounds that their wings make. It's not a call. It's actually, go and fly. You can fly now. I've got him nice and close. Got your picture. Off you go. Fly. No. No, they're not bothered. No. All right. Okay. They're not going to fly. Richard's trying to wave them off, but they're quite happy sitting there and not flying. So their wings make a really amazing sound. Ah, they just went. They just went. I just missed it. Literally just missed it. And here's where a lot of the growing happens. So they, as I said, you can actually donate your old pots to this place. I just discovered on their website this morning, which is a shame because I just got rid of a whole lot of garden pots, but that's okay. At least I know where to bring them next time. And they do a lot of propagating. Well, they do all their propagating for the nursery here on site as well. So here's some veggie gardens. The men's shed, I believe, does a lot of work in the garden here. What do we have? We've got strawberries growing there. Kelly's garden. So they're all personalised little community gardens here. We've got Kelly's garden. She likes to grow garden gnomes by the looks of it. And then over here we've got Kyle's garden. Will's garden. And I'm guessing that these are some of the participants in the programs that are run here as part of the social enterprise. Now here on the ground, this bird here, I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. It's called a masked lapwing. Masked as in the mask on your face, and lapwing, I guess, because the wings actually lap at the back. But they nest on the ground, out on the open, on the ground, and the pair will be seen running around like this to scare threats away, keep threats away from their eggs, from their nest. But they nest in the middle of open fields. If there's any Australians here on the tour, might be able to share their own experiences of where they've encountered masked lapwings. But I've seen posts on Facebook where they've been in the middle of driveways, and of course you're not allowed to move them on. They're protected as a native bird, and they're very loud and noisy when they're protecting their nest. All right, so here we are. We've made our way around the back to the back of the market, a little Christmas market that's here at the Richmond Secret Garden. So here we have Mr. Ricky, which is back in the day when you used to have your ice cream vans going around that neighbourhoods playing Greensleeves through the little speaker at the top there. They were Mr. Whippy vans, so I guess he's not allowed to use the name, or he's reinvented himself, but that's an ice cream van there. And let's go and see what we have in the way of stalls for the Christmas market. It's a lovely green, and I think they do lawn bowls or they do croquet or something on this green, which is rather nice. So let's see what we've got here at the stalls. This lady looks like she's doing candles, perhaps. Hi. Hi, lovely. Oh, what have we got? Scented candles, are they?
Yep, scented. So you've got each animal's got the scent that's relative to their environment. So you've got like your eucalyptus and lemon for the...
Oh, what a fabulous idea.
Yeah, and like Australian bamboo grass for the wombat. Kangaroo's Australian bush scent. The galah is golden wattle scent. And the possums are like Australian florals. And then I've got some of the classics in there.
Beautiful.
Classics over here as well.
What a great way to come up with the scents to associate it with the animal like that. I really like that idea. That's fabulous.
And Australia thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got guests on my... This is a live tour. I've got guests on from all over the world.
Oh, wow.
Problem is I can't see the chat at the moment, so I'm not really sure where they're coming from today, but there's a bit of a glitch. But they all love, obviously, the Australian animals, so this is really lovely. And you've got the little...
The melts, and they're only $5 each.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and there's a box of melts there, so it's got a lot more melts.
And do you sell online?
Yes, that's my business card there, so that's my website. That's Facebook and Instagram as well.
Fabulous. I'm going to show this to everyone who's on the tour, so if they're interested, they can go to that website and see more of Ruth's. Oh, no, there's nothing on the back. So, yeah, the socials will be on the website, I imagine.
That's right, yes. Yeah. On the website, that's right. Yes, definitely.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Ruth.
Thanks.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, you too.
All right, folks. So if you're interested in those Australian-themed soy melts, go to Ruth's website and have a look and see. She said they're only $5 for those little packs, so that's really good. And if anyone has joined the tour, I am unable to welcome you because I can't see the chat at all. It's frozen, and I'm not seeing who's joining, who's interacting. But please don't stop interacting. If you have a question, there may well be someone from Australia on the tour who can answer your question for you. And I always welcome interaction from my voyagers, and I will read back through the chat. I'm incredibly disappointed that I'm not seeing it. So here we have honey producers, the Hawkesbury beekeepers. These are obviously European bees that we use for making honey. We don't use local Australian native bees for honey making. And that looks like 500 grams for $10. That's not too bad. That's actually a really good price for locally grown honey. And then over here we have goat's milk body wash, body spray, bubble bath, all sorts of wonderful things. And these are the colours you can make up your own bath sherbet. Look at this, you can make it yourself and make up these rainbow tubs of bath salts, bath sherbet. Fabulous colours, aren't they? Hi. Shower steamers. Oh, they look great. Sinus relief. What a great idea. So this is, fabulous smell. Oh, yes. So the green one is for sinus relief. It's, I don't know what the scents are, but they're really luscious. Fabulous stuff. I'm going to come back around and spend some money when the tour's over. What's this lady selling? Things made out of horseshoes. A Christmas tree made out of horseshoes. Oh, I like that. I do like that. And then we've got these cool things made out of teapots and teacups. This stall is called Nicole's Creations. It looks like she's got a lucky dip going on here.
Do you want to get one, Frankie? Go give the lady your money. Hang on, you got to get paid. Over to the lady at the back.
And there's candles,
Of course you're all right, Phil. Sorry.
candles and
Go over to the lady
baubles.
at the back. Come over. Are you okay?
All right, what's next?
Actually, that's a good idea because
There's some interesting key rings that have been made out of that coloured clay, that oven baked clay. They're really nice. I like those. Very colourful. And dream catchers. Dream catchers made out of crochet cotton ribbons and lace. Very pretty. And lots of gemstone based crystals and jewellery. I'm going to check out where we're going to have lunch. I think it'll be the barbecue over here on my right. Although we've got some Thai cuisine, that'll be worth checking out as well. Black sticky rice and coconut cream for $16. It's not bad. Got some good options. Vegetarian curry puffs, 4 for $5. That's pretty good too. We've got lots of options for lunch once the tour's over. And if anyone's just joined the tour, the reason I haven't welcomed you to the tour is because nothing is coming into my chat. So I'm very frustrated, very disappointed. Let's not focus on this small child. He's very curious about what I'm doing, and I just don't want to get kids in frame necessarily if I can avoid it. Although there is a wonderful children's playground. It's been made out of mud brick as well. Just have a quick glance at that so you can see it, because it's really rather special. There, look at that. That's rather lovely, isn't it? Okay, so I'm leaving the scarecrows till last. I wanted to show you the Christmas market. We've got sausage sizzle going on over here. Bacon and egg rolls happening. That might be a good option for lunch as well. And I've just spotted something rather fabulous, but I'll go over there once we finish looking at all these gorgeous. Hi. Lovely ceramics. Some children's activities here. They're making Christmas decorations by the looks of it. That looks rather delightful. Fabulous.
Hi guys, you wouldn't like to buy
This lady's selling salamis. Yum. And this store's selling dog accessories. So feel free to ask your questions in the chat. And if there's anyone who can answer a question from Australia, I know that they'll certainly help you out, whether it's about Richmond, where we're located, or the time of day, or the season, or anything at all. I know that there'll be some Australians on the tour who can certainly answer questions, because I can't see anything in the chat at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Very, very frustrating. And but I can assure you I will return and read the chat later when I get home. Look at these fabulous things, like little gnomes. Aren't they gorgeous? All individual. They're great. They're like those Scandinavian style gnomes. And then this lady's got some more fabulous jewellery. All right, so we're 25 minutes in. I've made this a 40-minute tour, so I'll just show you some more of the area that we are located in before we head out and see the scarecrows. Look at this beautiful part of the garden. It's just lovely. So we've got a little cabana over here. And it leads through to very quiet little area where you can sit away from the buzz, the rest of the site. Just sit over here quietly. And it's next to this kind of fenced off area with an elephant, which is kind of random. Let me see if I can get it through the rail. Can I get my gimbal through there? No, that's too hard. So we'll have to come from this, have to come from over here. There we go. Elephant by the pond. And there's even a boat. I wonder if anyone actually goes boating. I'm sure it's just a garden prop. But there you are, there's a boat there underneath the willow tree. Okay, back this way. I don't know what this plant is, but gee, it's gorgeous. I've never seen this before ever in my life. I have no idea what this is. It's really fragrant. And there's a really interesting looking bug on that leaf as well. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Okay, so grab your postcards, share them later. I can't interact with you, which is really frustrating. I think this is a New Zealand Christmas bush. So if anyone's on the tour from New Zealand, they might be able to confirm that for me. And I don't know what the New Zealand name for it is, but I'm pretty sure that's a New Zealand Christmas bush that we're looking at there. So we're going to head off towards the Scarecrows. The community have been invited to submit their entries into what's basically a Scarecrow competition, and they're really fun. Some of the entries are very fun. They're outside the gate, so we have to go back outside the garden to see them. I'm exploring at this point. I haven't actually been into this part of the secret garden before. I can't tell you how frustrating this is not to be able to see you guys in the chat. Especially when I've got a perfect signal. I mean, seriously. Normally I'm battling the signal. This time I've got a perfect signal. And might as well be absolutely no voyages, because I can't see you. I can't see what you're saying. And it's very frustrating. And there's that elephant again. Just try and visually crop that pipe out if I can. Okay. So we've circled back around to the back of the children's playground. And what I wanted to show you here, this is fantastic. I mean, it's another mud brick building, but look at the sculpture on the side of it. This is incredible. So I'm going to get in close to give you an idea, and then I'll step back. I wanted to make sure I got the camera exposing for it correctly as well. If we circle all the way around here, just look at this. Isn't that great? And of course I can't see any of you nodding or putting your thumbs up or giving me heart symbols or anything at all. Just even more frustrating. But tell me later. As I said, I'm going to read the chat. I want to see you. All right, let's head out towards the scare. For those who joined later, we've got some live music happening over here in the cafe. So I'll just quickly show you these two ladies. And I love the bottles in the walls as well. And over this side we've got a pizza oven, again mud brick pizza oven. And I love this seating. What do you think of the seating here, guys? That's rather cool and interesting, isn't it? Oh, I have to show you this. This is really cool and interesting. I have just found a painted rock. It's the first one I've ever found. And I only just found out what this was all about when I was chatting with my sister-in-law's sister. Apparently what happened, they can either be collected and taken, or on the back of the rock it usually says what is. No, there's nothing on this one. Beautiful painted rock though. Usually has some sort of an instruction, either yes, feel free to take it, leave it somewhere else, and for someone else to find, or just record that you found it. Often has the artist's name and a tag for social media on the back of them as well. So now that I've seen nothing on the back of that one, that possibly wasn't part of the rock treasure hunt. Familiar with that? The rock discovery. Can share your own experiences with the painted rocks in the chat. Yeah, that I didn't even think to ask that question. So I don't know, we're coming back in. Entrance gate. There's a couple more stalls here. There's one to do with candle making. We see our first Scarecrow just coming up. So this one's been done by the men's shed, and he's dressed up in overalls. And it looks like he might be something to do with the fireys, perhaps. Or no, I think he's a chimney sweep. There we go. I think this one's a chimney sweep. Yeah, there we go. It says on the sign, Charlie the chimney sweep. First Scarecrow. And put in the name of it and tell me, give me the thumbs up or a rating or something like that. Go ahead, you guys go ahead. I'll get out of your way. So this is the next one. Okay, and that should be good to go now. There we go. We're good again. So this one's straw. Right, we've got our signal back. We're back to 5 bars again. Moved, and it's disconnecting, reconnecting. No. All right, I'm just going to persevere. Right, it's come back. All right, so this one's by Richmond. We belong to Richmond Preschool, and my screen is frozen again. Oh, there it is. Wow, man, honestly. Richmond Preschool, there we go. All about reading. I'm not even going to try and do sideways shots anymore because we've got enough to deal with. I'm just going to try and show you these scarecrows and fingers and hope that we get some of these shots to you. This one's been done by the Fitzgerald Aged Care. All right, he's there now. Hello there. What's this one called? This one's called Coney. and the entrance is Hawkesbury Living. All right, moving along this next and intersperse it with some still shots, and I'll share those in the Down Unders group and on Hago, because this is just very frustrating. But this one's called Who and Athena. I think they're all wonderful. I think they're all very creative. I think they're all really fun. And I'm just so sad that we're getting this happening. 1 bar, 2 bars, 5 bars. Thing again, and this one, I'm just going to keep going. And this one is Joe Crocker. Okay, guys, this hasn't been the ideal tour for you guys from your end. It's been 5 bars. Okay, so this one's obviously a tribute to Halloween, and it says, say hello to Pumpkin. Here we go. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, we've got 5 bars again. People will be back now, hopefully, if there's still anyone there. That's okay. It's just that I don't want, I mean, you don't want her being filmed, that's all. Yeah, that's me. So this one is called, what's it called? It's blowing in the wind. It's called PJ and Gigi's Campfire. And I just love, they're roasting their marshmallows over a fire. That's all right, no problem. It's a live stream.
Oh.
Okay, I'll come back to those two. What's this one here? What are they doing? They're taking photos of birds. Look at these two. They're wonderful, taking photos of birds. And these are the birds up here in the tree. All right, guys, we've gone over 40 minutes. I'll just try and show you these last two, and then we'll finish up because this has been a disaster. If anyone's just joining, I cannot see the chat. It has stopped, absolutely stopped completely. I don't know who's on my tour. I don't know what you're commenting, but I've been encouraging people to continue to comment, and I will read back through the comments later. On top of which, we had a perfect 5 bar tour while we were inside the secret garden. As soon as we came out here to see the scarecrows, everything went pear-shaped. So I'm going to run a little video, and let me see. I'm going to turn the camera around and say goodbye to everybody, just because I'm here and finishing up. But I can't see you. Thanks everyone for joining. Hopefully someone got some benefit and joy from seeing these fabulous scarecrows. But as I said, I will do a little video, and I'll make it available to you through various sources. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch up with the chat when I get home. Bye everybody.